Hey everyone, I'm Lori Fry and I am here in Mont Belvieu, Texas. I've been keto for about 4 months and had great success and tried to walk a few of my friends through it, and they're doing amazing. I'm excited and happy for them. I have lost about 37 pounds in that time. We're in May, so it's May 16th. I think it's almost 4 months. Okay, so in my last video, I kind of gave a little quick rundown of what keto is, how to get there. Now I want to talk to you about macronutrients. It's how you're going to keep track of all your food and what percentage of what you're eating. Keto is 5% carbs, 20% protein, and 75% fat, or as close as you can get to that. So what are macronutrients? What are macros? This word I keep hearing. What does it mean? Okay. So on your app that you're going to choose, there's plenty to choose from. There's Carb Manager. There's, God, I can't remember all the names. There's MyFitnessPal. There's, just look up Keto app and it'll give you a ton of lists. Okay. What you're going to do is you're going to find in there on your settings, it's going to say macronutrition. That is macros. That's what we call them. You're going to go in there and you're going to set the percentages to 5% carbs, 20% protein, 75% fat. Now, it's going to tell you something like 130 grams of fat, 90 grams of protein. That's not exact numbers. It depends on your calories, but always less than 20 or less on carbs. Now, do I have to meet those grams? No. You do not have to meet those grams. If you only get 80 grams of fat in a day, you're okay. You have reserves, okay? That's what we're doing this for, is for your body to eat those reserves when it wants more, right? We're wanting our body to live off the fat and eat the fat. So if I have 130 allotted for the day, that means don't eat 140, but if you only eat 80, that's okay. Protein. Do I have to meet my protein goal? No, you don't have to meet your protein goal. Some days you will only want one small meal that day and you're just not hungry. That's how keto works. It takes away that hunger because you have all this fat stored up, and that's what it's living off of, is fat. So there'll be days that you only eat one meal a day. There'll be days that you're starving because your body is, changing. It's going through all these, it's learning, it's growing. Okay, well, shrinking, but growing in knowledge, right? Okay, so percentage-wise, though, you're going to see a pie chart, okay? And on that pie chart, you want your percentage of fat to be higher than your protein. We learned back in the day with Atkins that your body running on protein is not ideal. It doesn't do good for your liver. It doesn't do good for your kidneys. And so we want to avoid that, okay? You will hear people say protein's a goal, fat is a lever. When I do that, I tried it because I wanted to see if they were right. And I stalled out. Stalled means I stopped losing weight. So, I suggest you keep your fat at least 10, 20 grams above your protein, wherever you end for that day. If you get 15 grams of protein, I'm saying get like 25, 35 grams of fat at least. It doesn't have to be all the way, but if you do meet that, great. On the pie chart, percentage chart is what you're going to try to watch the most, though. You're going to make sure that your fat is getting up there. If you get 70% on your pie chart, that's fine of fat. You want to get it from good fats too, and you want to make sure that your caloric intake is a little deficient. That means you're going to go find a keto calculator for your calories, and you're going to put in that you want a deficiency on your calories, and it's going to tell you with your weight, your height, your age, your gender, what calories you should be intaking. I can't tell you exactly what you should be eating because I'm 5'5". If somebody that's 6 foot comes to me and is like, what calories are you eating? Well, mine's not going to fit you, babe. Okay? So just go on a couple of apps, go on Google, get your calorie intake, your macros. Like I said, they're going to be in your settings on the app. You're going to set them to 75% fat, 20% protein, and 5% carbs. You're going to stay under 20 grams of carbs, and you're not going to worry about the grams of fat and protein. You're just going to worry about keeping your fat above your protein, okay? If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Subscribe to my channel, and I hope to be sharing some really delicious recipes and success stories with y'all soon.